And what's going on, guys? It is Sunday morning time for the live stream, and I already see unboxing art is up there in the chat. That's awesome. And hello, I got multi-cameras going on today since I'm going to be showing off some stuff. So if you need to see my face, it'll be down there. This will be the showing stuff off camera. So I'm not late. It's 11 o'clock on my dot. You're early, sir. Okay, so it is what it is. Hola, senor. By the way, guys, Shoky Reviews shirt, if you didn't actually get to see it. So that is what it is. Is this camera reversed? I don't know. I need to go into the actual view page. It's backwards for me, but I don't know if it's backwards legitimately. Let me look. Hold on, I gotta see. It might be reversed from me. I also want to mute this. Yes, it is reversed. So let us fix that right quick. Transform, flip, horizontal. There we go. Chippendale Shoky, whatever. But yeah, Shoky Review shirt. Go pick them up at the merch store. I really do dig this. I'm going to end up buying a couple more. It's a very comfortable shirt. Hopefully Lee Gallup shows up here. Holla at you from the UK. What's up, UK people? Okay, so I got that fixed. So that should be good. Now, one problem I'm having is centering my camera for the computer. There we go. All right. And I already turned on my background light this time, so I remembered to do that. Why isn't the white balance like just screaming at me? So, what's going on, guys? How's your week going so far? Or your end of your previous week going? Had a pretty hectic one since last Saturday. And very stressful day coming tomorrow with the wifey going in for surgery. Sorry for going very slow, trying to open me drink here. So there may or may not be Master Grade Monday tomorrow. It just depends. I mean, realistically, it wasn't going to be a Master Grade Monday. It was going to be a not quite Master Grade Monday. But depending on if I get the video out or not before we go to the hospital, like super early in the morning, it'll be what it is. So hopefully you guys will forgive me this time. See, now I'm confused because I don't know where to look between the two cameras. Primer and spray for your lupus. Excellent. Okay, so. And I do have good news. There have been, I think, 5 or 6 now people signed up for the contest. So, yay for that. I hope you guys all are doing well with that. And if you haven't for some reason heard about the contest, actually, if you click up, hold on, where is it? Here, the little directions. So up above in the card, you can access the Lupus for Lupus video. I think the video, and you can definitely go to the merch store and all that. Plus, I have a poll up in the card saying, what were your thoughts on the final episode of Dragon Ball Super, which is one of the things we're going to talk about today, because it did end. Ah, yeah, I forgot you work on the weekends, Art. That sucks. But hey, you'll be home at some point. It's a little weird, because I look down at myself down here in the thing. I don't know. I might end up getting rid of that one just because. Hello, Roberto. What's going on, buddy? Let's see here if I move this camera to see my beautiful face. How's that? I'll stare at you like this, guys. Okay. Alright. So, yes. Things that happened this past week or so. The prizes for the Lupus for Lupus came in, if you didn't see that video. Or at least the initial prizes for the Lupus for Lupus contest came in. Zeta Gundam, who I don't believe, or Gunpla, who probably won't make the stream today, he's going to donate some stuff, and also Colby Britton, one of my great patrons, is also going to donate some stuff. So we're working on getting a lot more stuff for the contest. And once all of that is settled, he's going to make a video on his end. And of course, I'll share the crap out of it. And then when the grand prize comes in, I'm going to make a video about that as well. And I think one of the prizes had to have come in the last couple of days, but I never got a notification. And I haven't been able to go up to the office. So tomorrow at some point, I'll go up to the office to check that out. So I hope everybody, I know that Backstepped, I don't know if he'll pop in today, he got his resin conversion kit for his lupus. So he's going to work on that. That should be a lot of fun. See what he can do with that. I know that Andy is a great builder. I'm looking at you, buddy. Review that I have somehow been putting off like all week long is sitting right next to me here on the desk. I got the HG Rosen Zulu. If you guys watched my Facebook live stream the other day, I was wiring up these parts, which is one thing that really demotivated me from actually accomplishing that review. Oh yeah, I forgot about, sorry, I just didn't get there. Unboxing Art did actually find me some cool stuff. Actually, another great dude in our Plastic Cannibals Facebook group found me the Zeo Rangers I was missing and the Black Dino Thunder Ranger, and he's sending those my way. So thank you a lot. Was that Ernest or Ernesto? I'll give him a big shout out when those actually get here. And of course, Art, being the generous person he is, found some stuff and sending that my way as well. But he just got a big box of stuff from me that hopefully he will have a video up for soon, because apparently he started filming and then quit filming. I can't talk today, guys. Excuse me. Okay, what else did I do this week? Did I do anything? In here, I don't think I did much of anything, to be honest. I did a couple reviews like early in the week, but then I realized that, you know, once I got the Megazord review done, once I got the Demon King Barbatos review done, I was like, okay, I'm good. I don't even have to build anything for a while because I have unboxings coming up as well from my patrons. So those things will be up. Just looking around the room. I didn't vlog this because I haven't hardly been vlogging. Got a third job. Wow, that's crazy, Roberto. I did bring home the other half of my table I built, and I'm going to find a way to integrate it into here. Like, realistically, I would love to use that table as either just a side place to work, or would be great for podcasting or live streaming. So I don't have to just completely clutter up my review desk here. I mean, it's pretty small, so it should be no problem to use it. But like I said before, I've got too much stuff in here. So, I mean, I got to figure out how I'm going to put it in here. But I'm itching to do that. Got an itch. Okay. So as for things I did get, so this little rosette funnel thing, this little guy, it's like annoying me. You guys know I'm Transformers fan, and I grabbed something really amazing. I'm going to turn the camera towards it instead of trying to pick it up and move it. So, from Flame Toys, if you're following my Instagram or you saw the teaser pic, got the Flame Toys Drift. Now, it doesn't transform, but it is a massively articulated, lit figure. And he comes with this almost like PG style base. And it's ridiculous. He's got die cast, he's fully painted, electronically powered for all the lights and stuff like that. And I will be doing a full review of that, hopefully for this week. Everything comes down to how bad or good tomorrow is going to go. But I feel like knocking out a few reviews today while I've got time. I may or may not work on a build because I've got 2 or 3 builds I need to do. But yeah, it's like family stuff and making sure that the wife is healthy kind of takes precedent. I know you guys understand that, but yeah, if you guys are a fan of the IDW version of Drift, this is about as good as it gets. And yes, this is an official product from Flame Toys. This is not a third-party deal. So, yay for that. Here, we'll just focus on the Shoky Review shirt because you guys need to go buy them. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on over here. All the comments suddenly stopped. I don't know why. So make sure there's not a whole lot of lag there. Of course, I know that not everybody's around just yet. I went a little earlier. I probably wanted to go around noon, but tried to get the wife to get off her butt and go to work today because that's what she said she was going to do. But right now she's asleep on the couch. It's fine. Nice. That's pretty cool. Yes, I am a Transformers fan. It's like I have like every few weeks or so I get a run of Transformers reviews. I mean, I got remember which way I'm looking here. This whole top of this detail right over here. That's all Transformers right through here. And of course up on top there. Can't really play with the focus. Hold on, let's see if I can zoom in. There, I can zoom in. You can see the Transformers. There we go. Excuse me. Cancel that. Okay, so that's the thing. But yeah, I love Transformers, always have. It's been one of my main fandoms forever. But yeah, if you want to go see that that particular Prime review, that was last week before. So, no biggie. Excuse me. On that part. Alright, so, who saw Dragon Ball Super last night? Who saw the finale and then the final Dragon Ball series? That is the Power of the Prime's Rodimus, Rodimus Prime. Go watch those reviews, Valkyrie and Joyce. Thoughts on new P Bandai kits? They're all P Bandai kits, buddy. They are what they are. Yes, go back to Double October from the first year. Go back to 2016 Double October. Harut is near the end. And Harut is HG scale. And I love that one. Now, which particular P Bandai kits are you talking about there, Roberto? Because there were quite a few announced in the last week or so. And I just assume that everything. I know people are going to bring up the Wound Ward or Wound Ward. Yeah, that's... If you didn't expect that to become P Bandai, I don't know what you were thinking. It's more or less a one-off. What up, Luciano? Wifey was just talking about you. Figured you might show up. And she's supposed to be at the office right now, but she's not. She's asleep on the couch. But yeah, yeah, Eric, Hurt is really good, and like I said, you can go check that review out. Just go back to Double October of 2016. Just hit that playlist. It's going to be near the bottom, depending on which way that's actually set up. But yeah, no, Hurt was a good one. I like that one. So it's actually one of my favorite designs from that. It's easy today, yeah. Let's see, what else? Oh, the new... What is it, Geararga? The new one from Build Divers. That looks pretty cool. I like the fact they did the full color swap and now it's red instead of blue. That thing looks pretty cool. If you guys aren't following Crow, he did just start working on the Age 2 Magnum. That was a pretty cool live stream he did on that one. He was very lucky to grab that kit. Actually, a buddy from the Texas Gundam Club was in Japan last week, and he did grab me a kit. However, I fully admit I was a little bit out of my gourd at the time when he was messaging me, and I did not pay any attention to what he got me. It's like I knew he had bought me one thing, and he was throwing a few things at me, and I was like, "What? I don't know what that is." And then like, "Okay, that sounds cool. Give me that." So the next morning, I'm like, "What did I end up buying from you, dude?" Like I don't even remember. So I do have a really cool beginning 30 Gundam coming my way soon. Unfortunately, while he is in Texas, he isn't in the Houston area like myself. So he lives in Dallas. So I have to find a way to get that from him. Yes, it is OBS. I do have a whole lot going on here. Called what? What did you call Roberto? I also don't know how big of a lag there's going to be here since I have two cameras running. So I might get rid of one camera here in a bit. What else? There was a few kits announced this last week. Honestly, I haven't been keeping up too much with new releases because I either can't get them right now or I'll get them eventually, so it doesn't really matter. I am still, despite the fact I got this ridiculous, very expensive Transformer right here, I am on a buying freeze still for the time being. Just making sure that I get through this month with all the things. Super Kamehameha. Hello. Look, it's my microphone. I try to keep it out of the frame, but I sometimes fail. Speaking of Super Kamehameha, there wasn't one in Dragon Ball Super last night. There wasn't a whole lot. There wasn't too many energy beams being thrown around. There were just bodies being thrown around. I think that was a pretty epic conclusion, finally. What up, Dino? By the way, I don't think I messaged you. I did. Maybe I did. Yesterday was a long day. I did tell you your box was on the way, right? So yeah, your box made it out yesterday. It should be there Wednesday. So you can have your mobile workers. So yay for mobile workers. All right. So if you guys aren't going to talk Dragon Ball Super, then I'm going to go ahead and pick this thing up off the floor and try to get to work on it. Which Dragon Ball Super was pretty good. The art was fantastic last night, and it was very predictable as to what happened, to be totally honest. I think I called it a long time ago. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a 1 hour special too. It just, they crammed it all down into less than 20 minutes or so. That part sucked. I will admit that. But, I mean, predictable ending, plus they ended it by saying, it's not really the last thing. We're just done with this for now. Yeah, I was so busy at work yesterday. In my head, I'm like, okay, I've got to send him a message, let him know that I dropped it off, and I got it out. I didn't tell you. It's all good. But today, because it's kind of a thing I do on the live streams now, I'm going to go ahead and knock out Gyarados. Rather than do it in a real review, stuff like that, I'm just going to go ahead and build it here while we sit here and chat. Hopefully it shouldn't take more than an hour or so to build this guy. Anyways, but you got a great shot of Gyarados there. Got an Ultra Ball, I believe it is. Yeah, of course. You got Gyarados, 352 pieces, ages 8+. Hey, I'm right in the middle of that. Of course, Mega Constructs. Sponsor me. Of course, on the back, you got Gyarados doing Gyarados things. It says Gyarados. I'm used to the camera being reversed. Gyarados. Gyarados on that side. Gyarados on that side. I think a lot of people were probably disappointed with that ending because they just wanted to see Goku standing triumphant, technically speaking. Which, spoilers, by the way, for if anybody hasn't seen what happened. Of course, with Goku completely losing his Ultra Instinct at the end of last episode, and then coming back in this one with no power left in him. 17, Frieza standing up against him. Or I guess it's Jiren, not Goku. Obviously. Ooh, instruction book. It's a book de instrucciones. Apparently it's a really detailed build. They said it will stand well enough on its own without the stand in case you don't need the curve post. Gotcha. No, as far as I know, I don't think it has any of the carols with it. Which those would have to be insanely small if it did. But I never built the G-Portant. It was never around when I went to go do that. Oh, I love when they leave the base out. Okay. Yeah, so this didn't get put in a bag. Or this. Is that actually double thick? Huh. Yeah. I think that's actually a double thick piece. Oh, I think that was the wifey. What is? No idea what's going on. Sounds like somebody bouncing things off the wall outside. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so it's actually, where my focus is, it's actually a double thick piece. It's not a piece stacked on top of another. That's kind of cool. Oh, that one was the same way. I just couldn't feel it. I like the fact they throw on a little bit of paint. Gonna have a hard time working here. I'm gonna have to space this out a little bit. There, look at the edge of my camera, guy, or the edge of my computer, guys. Alright, time for knolling purposes. Go ahead and throw this over here. But yeah, I think a lot of, like I said, I think a lot of people were probably pissy that Goku didn't technically win. That 17 won. Why did he win? He wasn't even alive. Because he had to be a good person. I mean, it's not that Goku wouldn't have wished people back. I'm sure he had every intention of doing that. Not just Frieza. He would have wished everyone back. I knew that's what was going to happen. I think even if Jiren had won, part of me was thinking that enough of him would have changed that he would have done that. Which, that's, of course, it's a shonen series, which means that the main protagonist has to have a lasting changing effect on all the antagonists. Did I say? Am I getting my antagonist and thing? What do we got here? Anime Otaku Life. Painted red like Red Gyarados. That would be hard. Plus, I don't know how well not Legos take paint. Though why they don't have one, I don't know. Did not even think about that. Ah, don't. Ah, drop a piece. Ah. Okay. Bags on the floor, by the way. Okay. Mega Gyarados. Actually, if they started doing the megas, that would be pretty cool. Mega Gyarados was one of my favorites. Ooh, I got some teeth. I got some teeth. This is a big kit. I think this is, yeah, this is probably the biggest one as of now. Of course, I've slowed down on buying these. I still need to acquire the newer sets, but now the Toys R Us is done. Yeah, P-Constructs. Shiny Red Gyarados confirmed. That would be quite funny. Speaking of Mega Constructs, I do have some Mega Constructs reviews coming up very soon. I actually need to edit those this week, so maybe that's one of the things I'll do tomorrow while sitting in the hospital for hours on end. I'll bring my computer and I'll edit some videos, because once again, from that weekend where I filmed 21 friggin' reviews, I still haven't edited all of it. Like, it's just that much stuff. And the Mega Constructs ones are pretty cool. So I really want to do it. Flamingo 6, what's up? Alright. So guys, how did you feel about two mortal enemies having to actually work together. Like, up until then, Goku and Frieza, while being in the same area, hadn't even really worked that much together. Like, I know that Goku saved Frieza at that one point, and Frieza, of course, loaned Goku energy. But to see that they actually had to team up and literally work side by side, was, I thought, very impressive and a good way to go, because the entire fight with Jiren was so reminiscent of the first fight between Frieza and Goku. It makes sense to have them together, and to have Frieza be one of the ones who decides to sacrifice himself at the end to win. Even if Goku hadn't helped him, he was already trying to do that. So he was giving up his own wish, hoping that Goku would at least be more honorable than himself, and wish Frieza back to life. And the fact that, you know, they in-run that anyways. They're like, oh, we don't have to waste the wish on wishing you back to life. Boop, here's your power back. Any idea on who the next villain is? I'm not sure. Wait, you're streaming and watching? Man, you must have really good internet. The next villain, I think that the one that we're going to see from the Dragon Ball Super movie is a Saiyan from a different universe. Probably someone we don't even know. And they were talking about it being Yamoshi, the first Super Saiyan. But I don't know if that's actually going to be what it is. Because how would they be able to fight somebody who lived 1,000 years ago, you know? Without having to jump through time. But because, and this is something that Tekking 101 brought up in his review of the episode, they wished back every universe that had been erased. There was a lot more than the ones that were gone. Oh, somebody's awake. There was a lot more universes that had previously gotten erased. So did they actually bring back every universe that had ever been erased? Not just those previous ones? Oh, and would that mean that the alternate universe where Zamasu was, does that mean that that is back? Don't know. We'll have to see. Because, you know, we thought that the original Dragon Balls were the ultimate plot device. The Super Dragon Balls go just way, way beyond that. Alright, so, yeah. Technically not Lego. We can't call it Lego because it's not what it is. It's a Lego style building toy. And guys, I still haven't, like, I know everybody else has been doing it, but I have not made a Toys R Us, last Toys R Us trip video, as it were. Actually, Unboxing Art and myself and maybe a couple other people are going to probably do a nerdcast about the closings of Toys R Us and stuff like that. Because that would be fun, I think. Sit down and talk about our good old fond memories of Toys R Us and what we think that the future of the toy industry is going to be from now on without it. Oh, there's the eyes. Or there's one eye. Oh, it just seems like it just got darker in here. Is that just me? Okay. By all means, guys, this is always the story with the live streams. If you want to talk about some stuff, bring something up. Unless your name's Jetfire, in which case you bring up the same thing all the time. I need to collect a lot of Mega Blocks for the Halo series. Lately, just fallen greatly. I have any Legos constructing figures, it seems. The newer Halo stuff has gotten good. And the fact that Mega Constructs has changed from being strictly Lego based and going more into the toy realm, I find interesting. And that's really what we're going to look at in that review, because it's the Ninja Turtle Classic series. And they instead of wasting their time making you build figures like the good old days, you're realistically, and yes, I know I use that word a lot, you build the weapons or the vehicles, but then you end up with figures that are all ready to go. And I dig that. And my buddy David really digs that because he's a Ninja Turtle fan. The other angels destroyed? I don't think so. Because as far as we can tell, the angels don't get wiped out, since they exist on a different level. So I think that the angels from other universes probably got reassigned or are just doing... You know, if you remember correctly, whenever the god of destruction dies from a world, the angel assigned to him goes inert. That's why we never stepped in when Zamas took over and killed Beerus. Because they stopped just functioning, essentially. So, realistically, if those other universes, including the gods of destruction, were all killed for a long enough period of time, those angels would have gone inert. As for all the angels that were still around after their universes were wiped out, I think that it was understood by all of them, which is why none of them were really bothered when their universes got wiped out. I think they all were under the understanding that, for the most part, Zeno was going to bring everyone back. Like, it was just, it was kind of a punishment to see. The whole thing was a giant test, which I'm okay with, because that's kind of the concept of a tournament style anime anyways. It's like, it's all one big test to see if quote unquote humanity, by that they just mean mortals, would have the capacity for compassion, because that's the way they were seen. They're seen as compassionate, selfish, greedy mortals that just only care about what's right in front of them, not anything else. So for Goku and the others from Universe 7 to show the complete opposite of what even all of the gods felt, that's why Zeno was like, okay, assuming that no selfish prick is going to win this, I'm just going to go ahead and undo the killing of everybody. So I think that's why the angels weren't worried, and that's why they didn't go inert. Hold on. Grand Priest versus Zeno-sama. Hold on. You guys have been talking a lot faster here. Color is good. Oh yeah, micro action figures are awesome. Recent vehicles, Destiny. Yes. Paid $7 for first game and DLC. A second game set of falls pack. Cool. Yes, you definitely, because they don't have the bags broken down by like steps, you know, like how Lego will do sometimes. This bag is step 1, this bag is step 2. They don't really do that. So basically I sort out all the parts in a process called knolling, and it makes it easier for locating stuff later, buddy. It's a thing. It's a thing. Go look it up. Which also means you've never watched any of my Lego reviews, because I always do that when I'm doing the build montage. Usually the first part of the build montage is me emptying out all the bags and sorting all the pieces. Okay, I had one of these already. I guess I didn't. That's actually probably the same piece. Yeah, you gotta organize all the parts, Art. You don't just throw them all on the table and hope for the best. Oh, it does look like... some paint scrapage or just some crud on the eye here. Okay, I cleaned it up. I don't know what that was. It's just gunk. I heard of Kobe. I don't know what that is. Most of the time when you goes, hey, have you heard of something? Odds are no. It's probably the answer. Okay, let's see if I can find the center section of the Pokeball. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. Just here's your Pokeball. There, just real quick. There's your little Pokeball. Easy thing. I like normally these are like the fire effects or something. I dig that. That's cool. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to be with all the water. You know, I'll put all those pieces up here on the thingy. But yeah, I think if it comes down to it, I mean, Zeno doesn't have to fight. He just has ultimate Hakai power. I think that Grand Priest would try to inflict physical damage, but they also have the ability to just flat out create as well. They don't have Hakai, but they have creation powers. So I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but I believe that just like he did with Zamas, who was essentially an unstoppable god, actually an immortal unstoppable god, he just wiped out that whole thing. No problem ever again. Organizing is definitely a time, everybody. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of build montage, Shoki-sama, music source, please. Music sauce. Music sauce. That my build music is from, I think it's called Red Smiling Head, if I remember correctly. I got it off of I think it was Audio Jungle. Can't remember. One of those music sources like that. I did pay for the music, so it is a thing. It's not just a free rip from somewhere. But actually, most of my main theme music, my intro music, my build music, the some of the alternate music I do, like for the Nerdcast and stuff like that, the 3 main songs that I've used since the beginning are all from that particular artist. I think that was off Audio Jungle. I can't remember off the top of my head. But, I mean, if you're always after music, you can get stuff directly off of YouTube if you are a creator. A Polish company, and it's a Lego clone like Mega Constructs, and they focus on producing historically accurate World War II. Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually, I'd never heard of that. Why does Zeno need guards? I don't know. Why does Palpatine need guards? I think the whole concept of having guards is to imply that that particular person has a weakness, despite the fact they are clearly the ruler and destroyer of the universe. So, I mean, I think it's an implied deal to give hope to those who would try, whereas it clearly not possible to defeat said person. But I've been confused ever since reading. I hate to pay to play stuff. Yeah. Well, sorry. Reading a lot of wikis, encyclopedias on tank info. Really want to get more German tanks. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, Zeno can't fight. But all he would have to do is literally go boop, and you're done. You know? And you gotta hope that he just boops you, not your entire universe, because you were a dick. But you gotta think, if the gods of destruction that have the power to destroy anything are scared to death of this tiny childlike creature who has limitless power and and a temperament to match a child, yeah, you gotta think. I mean, like, the fact that Goku, of course, makes friends with him because he's Goku, it's what happens. Yeah, it blows the mind of everybody. The fact that he's like, you can't talk to Zeno-sama that way. It's like, yeah, you can. Because it's like, did you ever think that maybe if you just had fun with him, he wouldn't wipe you people out? It's like, it's like Goku's like, he doesn't have a concept of, it's like his way of showing respect is treating everyone the same, which is fine. I mean, I kind of follow the same option. It's like, I will show you as much respect as you show me. It's like, I'm going to treat you the same way as I treat everybody else. Good. Panzer is the only tank I have on my shelf. Cool. Did they make the aircraft carriers complete with little planes? That'd be fun. I haven't played Destiny in a long time. Been playing on the World of Tanks. So obviously that's where the tank thing has come from. They mainly make tanks and airplanes. Cool. Sitting here looking for my phone. Oh, it's just unboxing art. Okay. But yeah, no, I think that it doesn't matter. The Grand Prix is just probably clearly the oldest of the angels. Has probably been around with Zeno since the beginning, which is the only reason why he has the position he does. He probably got a little bit of omniscience going on, so he can see everything. And he's clearly connected to all the different universes where all of his children watch over everything. So, is what it is. Question is Zeno God in the sense that he created everything, or is he God in the sense that he watches over and has control over reality in and of itself? I don't know that we discussed that. I'm tired of making ships in the last few months and no aircraft carriers yet. You guys are on a total random tangent there about Lego ships, which is cool, not gonna lie. Nothing I need to have, but something that's still pretty cool. I'm trying to find the other. I've got one of these. I'm trying to figure out where the other one is. I know it's in the pile. Yeah, this is so weird because almost all the pieces have to be quote unquote round. And yeah, the Nolan gets old after a while. Like I just want to build the thing. It's all about patience and weirdness. This is actually good therapy for people. Just having or breaking stuff down, organizing. Very good for clearing the mind. I know I'm just going to bore everybody with this, but yeah, it is what it is. It's once the building starts that all the fun happens. Yeah, you should. I mean, realistically, it's just my main camera and then my normal webcam. So, it's just what it is. It is fun for doing build stuff this way. I mean, I don't have to have the second camera going, obviously. And probably, if it starts slowing down, like guys, you gotta let me know if I start lagging. I'll turn off one of the cameras. Okay, so I've got some solid-ish yellow blocks. I don't know. I don't know who created the original, or created the Super Dragon Balls. I don't remember that being part of the thing. Because it seemed strange that, like, people didn't know what they were. Also, I found it really strange that in the tournament, or the Universe 6 tournament, that they were unaware, almost everyone was totally unaware that they were standing on the final Dragon Ball. Okay. Make Universal Dragon Radar. But I guess, realistically, there's that word again. Champa was gathering the Dragon Balls already in Universe 6. So he found out about them and then went after them. Yeah. You should put on some background. If I had the ability, if I knew how to rig up some background music, I definitely would. But I'm already going to be stressing my bandwidth as it is. Like, it just, if you guys don't remember the good old days when my modem kept dying mid-build stream, stuff like that, and I had to, like, crank everything down to make sure that it didn't happen, I would totally put on some music. I know it's probably not anywhere near as hard as I think it is. I'm just not going to bother. Plus, I don't want to run into copyright problems, because sometimes you can put it on a playlist that is supposed to be royalty free, and just like what happened to Kurosama, you end up with some copyright notices because there was some copyrighted music thrown in there. And honestly, I want to do anything and everything I can to avoid copyright problems, because with the way they're cracking down on things right and left on YouTube right now, I'm just going to try to stay as clean as I can. Like, I actually have right over there on the floor, and I'm planning on reviewing them. I just have to find the right way to do it. I have some really cool airsoft guns that I've owned for quite some time. But now that YouTube is taking down any video that has a gun in the thumbnail or title, I have to really look into how I can make that happen without throwing up any alerts. Like, I don't want them to be like, oh, he's showing people how to kill people. Those really dumb things like that. Like the fact they're trying to ban all gun videos. It's like, what about the educational videos where they're showing you how to clean your gun properly, or proper way to sight things, or stuff like that? There are educational things out there, not just people showing off their guns and telling you how to kill people with them, you know? The new RG Unicorn, nice. I had the RG Unicorn Bandy Disney in my hand on Friday, and I could not pull the trigger on it. I'm like, it's cool in what it is, but there's not enough new stuff here to justify me buying it. And I almost got myself the RG Unicorn, but I'm sorry, the RG Banshee Norn, but I'm just going to wait for that, because it's not going anywhere, and I don't have to be the first person to put the video out. I know you guys will watch it whenever I do, so you know, it's like, unlike some of these guys who thrive on being the first person to get the video out, the first person to build it and review it. I'm like, I'll get it when I get it. I mean, it is what it is, you know. It's like, I don't live in Japan. I'm never going to be the first person to build and review something. So I'm just going to get it in my own time, build it when I can. Did I forget about using Discord? I didn't forget about it. It just went nowhere. Like, the SHOKY Discord did nothing. Like, there was 3 people on there, if not 4. And there was no point. Like, everybody else was doing a Discord in large groups and forums, and I just said, forget it. It's not worth my time to try to track a whole other social media. It's just like, it still exists. It's just, I don't use it. It's just sitting there completely unattended. So I apologize if there's anybody on the Discord and wondering why it's like crickets chirping, but that's what happened. Hold on. No, because you don't separate the word Gundam and gun cannon. It's one word. Yeah, but I mean, trying to stay out of the political aspects of it. Honestly, education is the key to control on a lot of things. Like, stupid people who shoot their boyfriends with a 50 cal pistol because they thought it would be a good video and didn't realize that the gun would be so powerful as to penetrate the one book, clearly need actual firearm education. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with firearms education. Everyone should know how to use a gun. Everyone should know the proper methods for firing any quote-unquote normal weapon, and should also be aware of the maintenance. It's like knowing how to change your own oil, you know? If it's a thing, if you're going to drive a car, you should know how to change a tire and change your own oil and maybe spark plugs. That should be a given amount of education for the ability to own or operate something. If you have a gun and you don't have a gun safety course or something like that. Oh, you're on the Discord right now? Yeah, there's nothing over there. I thought about actually hosting the contest via the Discord, but then I figured that was going to be pointless because nobody's there. YouTube's perspective is blanket coverage and banning, and then whittling out the actual problems later. That is the problem with the way that the YouTube does it. They set the algorithm, or they set the bots to find keywords and phrases and images, even because they're scanning thumbnails. So if I were to put up an image of one of my airsoft guns, which has a orange tip on it, like a bright orange tip, to let you know it's not a real gun, it would likely still flag it for inappropriate content. And it would probably, not only would that video get locked, they may or may not lock my channel, depending on what they find otherwise. You know? So, I mean, they're always searching words and phrases. Why do you keep saying Sig Xeon? Are you just trying to get a rise? Too bad some people don't want that. Yep. Yeah, he keeps saying Sig Xeon. He just really wants to be a Xeon person. Okay. I'm gonna move my mouse out of the way. Get a little more space over here. I am almost done knolling. Good lord, like there's just so many small parts. I like it when it comes down to it, like, okay, there's a single one of these, you know. Oh, sounds like the neighbors went to church and forgot to put their dog away. So if you guys can hear the barking in the background, which you may or may not be able to, that's what happened. While the neighbor's dog is awesome, she has anxiety issues. I swear it's getting darker in here. Am I imagining that? Oh, you know what? It's probably that third bulb back there. Nerf or nothing. Yeah, the fact that you could literally have a Nerf gun probably in your description or your thumbnail, and it would probably get flagged because it is a gun. Gotta have your Nerf education. I miss having good Nerf guns. And I know they still exist. I do know that. And I know they're getting cooler. Full automatic ridiculous Nerf guns. And there's some of them that I was like, ooh, I gotta get those things. And then there's also I like Adam Savage, and they've probably taken his video down, but who knows, is Adam Savage, might not mess with it. Where he takes a Nerf gun and weathers it up, paints it and everything, so it looks like a fairly, with the obvious side that says Nerf on it, looks fairly realistic. It's like, what about the prop industry? What if you're teaching somebody how to make a prop gun for a movie? Does that video get taken down because it says gun, you know? Or the fact that it looks like a realistic gun? It's gonna take a while. I mean, this is the problem. It's all reactionary. It's, oh no, and so we react very quickly. And oh, my mother is calling me for some reason. Cannot answer that at the moment. Middle of a live stream. The Nerf rivals, yes. Sorry guys if I'm being boring, but I'm trying to talk the whole time I'm doing this so that at least there's no dead air while I'm working. Talk amongst yourselves until I come back. Alright, so, like I said before, there is a poll in the card up above. I can't, wherever the camera is, the card way up there in the corner. If you guys want to actually play with the little poll up there, that sounded really weird. It says, you know, are you happy with the way that Dragon Ball Super ended? Yes, no, or whatever my other option was. I totally forgot what it was. I actually want to start doing the polls a little bit more often. Because I finally found out I could do that. I thought, because I know that if you have like a bigger channel, you can have a big poll thing under the community tab. Whereas I don't really have a community tab. I can just make kind of blanket comments on my channel, and you guys can see them and may or may not actually interact with them. But overall, I think that Dragon Ball Super was a good series. I think that there were some cool arcs and some other stuff I really just didn't dig. I know they had to retread the movies, which was fine. In fact, in some cases, they were better than what the movies did. But I think as a whole, I really dug the series, and I can't wait for them to come back with something. But I was wondering how they were going to get away from Ultra Instinct, because at that point, Goku is absolutely menacing. There's just nothing he can't beat. He is literally God of Destruction level at minimum. So how do you get rid of that? Oh, I burned that out. I may not ever be able to use that again because it was kind of an in-the-moment deal anyways. So you learned how to do it, you ended up mastering it, but you're probably never ever going to be able to use it again. So what was the point of that again? Flamingo, why are you running people off? He's like, you may be spamming a little too hard there, man. I will put you in timeout if you do not stop. Just act Jetfire about that. It's like, play nice, stop spamming, stop zigzagging everywhere, because that's just annoying in and of itself. I'm very slowly getting to the point that I can build this dumb thing. I think I underestimated how much there was here. But I'm getting to the end of the knolling process. Ah! Dropping stuff. Now, would I have preferred to see Dragon Ball Super go on for another year or two? Sure. But hey, we still got the manga, and the manga is doing slightly different things, so I think that's worth a look in and of itself, because they haven't even gotten to the Universe Survival arc yet. So that's going to be pretty cool. And now that the series has ended, or sorry, the anime has ended, they have a little bit more freedom to really mix it up and kind of play with the stuff they want to do, including to the fact that they've already talked about Oob being born, and that Goku should take an interest in Oob when the tournament is over. So I was hoping they would go that way with the anime, that maybe near the end they would find out about Oob and then he would kind of just go take an interest. But of course, in this case, we don't get the time skip like we did at the end of Z, where they jump to the next tournament and they're, oh hey, there's Oob. Oh hey, Goku's gonna just run away with this random kid and go train him. That's not weird at all. Okay, I had a pile of these. What did it? There we go. Well, you don't have to go. Just quit spamming to the point that you're annoying people. That's all I'm going to say. You can have a fun conversation without constantly spamming the same thing over and over. It stops being fun after a while. Okay. You guys are all going to leave right before I'm actually ready to finally start on the thing that I'm doing. Not that there's anybody really watching right now. Okay. Yeah, this turned into a build day. I didn't really plan on it being a full build thingy, but hey, we're going into it now. Do all this time to sit here and separate all this stuff out. Ooh, get all these teeth out of the way. All this time to separate all the pieces. And then it probably won't take but 30 minutes to even throw together. Yeah, this is where I've come to the point where I can't. It's like, it's a little tight right here. It's a little tight. Okay. All the things. There's only 7? Or that's weird. Why are there only 7 of those? Okay. Now I have no room for my instructions. Alright. Finally gonna start. Oh no, it's a calendar style instruction book. Yep. Okay, so yay for instructions. Or should I hold them up over here? I can't see. Alright, now that everybody's gone. Alright, I can't see the chat right now. Give me a second. I put my instructions up where I could see. There we go. Okay, so I've got my chat going over here, so I can see what you guys are saying. I don't actually have to look at myself doing anything. Okay, so I want one of these. It's like, well, I organized everything. No, I can't find anything. All right. One of those. One of these. And one of these guys. Looks like. Okay. Hey, all I ever ask is that everybody play nice in the chat. That's all I care about. Everybody play nice, everybody get along. So it's a fun place for everybody to hang out. We're all here to just have fun and nerd out together, so just make sure that you're not acting in such a way that would take that fun away from others. That's all I ask. Do what now? Oh. Okay. So, like that. Oh, okay. Goes off the end of it. Okay, that was confusing me. I was like, that's not gonna stack properly. What are you thinking here, not Lego guys? I think this is gonna be the head. I kind of become a podcast. Oh no, I'm a podcast. Okay, so this thing. Yes, it's a podcast you can interact with, is what the deal is. Okay, where did I lose? Little squares, where did you go? Okay, we'll grab a couple of these because I know where these are gonna go. Right here. Oh, found them. All right, that's probably you put them all together. They all look the same, and they start looking like parts that they aren't. Okay, so I'm gonna take this guy. Let's stick it right up in here. Oh, these are supposed to hang out the edge. Uh-oh. Where's my Lego Spudger? Ah, okay, I see now. There we go. Build day, hang out, build some Legos. Oops. Nope, this way. Oh, I see why I have to tell you that in case you go the other way with it by chance. For some strange reason. Ew. Breakfast. Alright. So what is it that you guys are working on this week, if there's anybody even still here? Because I was working on the custom local type for a couple days. Got some of the weapons done. Yeah, there you go. Add in the build montage. I don't know if I can actually. I might screw things up. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually add. I can do audio capture. Media source. I think it would actually take up a little too much here. Yeah, because the last time I did a live stream with Pandora playing in the background, it ended up getting flagged. I think I ended up deleting that because like so much of it was not usable. Okay, turn that off there. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I'll have to actually look into how to properly get music into the stream. Because if I have to stream the music from online along with uploading video at the same time, that might be a little much. Yeah, I do, but I also don't want to be maxing out the everything. Like the camera over here gets hot just from doing its thing. The computer itself will start getting, actually it's a little warm. No. But also there's a weird thing because the microphone is plugged in the way it is and it becomes the primary audio source, that sometimes the computer gets confused if I try to play music. So I don't know how that will work, to be totally honest. Let me see something. Let's get to Pandora. Let me see if I can find a royalty-free station right quick. I'll put some music on in the background if I can find something. Nope, that ain't gonna work. I gotta go like Spotify or something. Pandora doesn't do that because it's like a real radio station. And the thing is, like, if I could literally just go into, like, I know Andy does it during his. He has like the music from, like, just the royalty free music from YouTube playing in his background. I don't know how he does that, to be totally honest. Oh. Well, I'm probably not going to see it yet, so give me a minute. Like I said, I don't have direct access on the Discord. Hell, do I even have Spotify on here? I don't even know. I need the wife's phone. She has Spotify. My planned custom. I'm assuming you mean planned custom. Okay, gonna make me go to the Discord. Why are you sending me stuff on the Discord? I've got like 5 other ways to contact and send me things. Where did you... Oh, is that the Fumina with A to Z backpack? Is that what you got? Give me a second here. Just to get you guys some music here. Mind you, it'll be playing in the background over me, but it is what it is. Continue. May as well get Spotify anyways, right? I'm trying to build a Gyarados here, guys. Jeez. Okay. That's pretty cool, though. I like that A to Z is the thing. Okay, skip that. Is that better? What the hell? Hold on, guys. Okay. As I gotta tell, I was like, I'm in the middle of a live stream, Mo. Alright, can y'all hear the music okay? Bye, Kamehameha. I have to pop the chat up so I can see what's going on. There we go. Alright, so I got these two parts done. That's as far as I got before you guys started talking to me. Alright, so I need this. These. Yeah, I'll figure out how to have a Spotify thing playing in the background whenever I'm working, because I can even pull it up to where it identifies a song and stuff like that. I just don't want to end up maximizing my... hold on. Knew I forgot something. If it needs to be turned up, let me know, but it should be picking it up pretty well. Eyeballs. Let's add some eyeballs to this guy. There we go. Eyes. I don't know where the camera's focused. Okay. Sit that right on top of the head. Come on. Ah, there we go. Yay. Turn it over. Need this. Nope, not that. Ah! Ooh, got stuck on my shorts. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to Dragon Ball Super. Where do you guys want to see a future series go? What's up, buddy? And yes, I can tell. Wait, you're using a different name than your actual name? How dare you? What's going on, buddy? How are you doing? Just in the middle of working on a Gyarados kit and talking Dragon Ball Super. I was just thinking, it's like, I kind of want them to go in a different direction than GT did way back in the day. I think it deserves that, but I think there was good parts about GT. Just, you know, if you're gonna do something GT-like, do it well. Don't make it crap. Hey, new person. You actually like the ending. Good. I think it resolved almost everything in a nice little bow. And I like that they ended it with Goku and Vegeta being themselves, essentially. Going out and sparring for no apparent reason other than they can. I thought that was funny. They go out basically where they held their first fight. Okay, this instruction is going to be annoying. I wish it was a book, not a calendar style. I don't want to accidentally hit the wrong button, too. Tis annoying me. Okay. Ah! What did I do? Oh, crap. Occasionally, I end up touching my touch screen and making things happen. Okay, there we go. Alright, doing the side little fins here. Goku and Vegeta fighting it out, as usual. I'm the strongest. No, I'm the strongest. But I think if Vegeta can go back into his like super blue state, I think he's technically going to be more powerful than Goku, because it's almost a Ultra Instinct version. I forgot what the actual title of it was, but you know, he's close to having Ultra Instinct. So Vegeta might be more powerful than Goku at this point, which I know is blasphemy. There's no way that Vegeta actually is surpassing Goku. Should have left with the gods and kept Whis training Vegeta as a clash in the movie. Nah. It's what it is. I think that they ended it well, and it's fine, to be totally honest. I think they need to do less with the gods right now. I think they need to have a gap. It's like, okay, let's go deal with some slightly more mortal problems again. It's like, okay, so you've got the two main protagonists, two main heroes, who are both now god level. Not every threat after this needs to be god level anymore, just to keep escalating things. I think the show would burn out pretty damn fast. I do like the fact that it wasn't Vegeta and Goku at the end. Like, at the end of the tournament, I should say. They weren't the last two standing, and I find that great. That even Vegeta, as being the second strongest Saiyan of all time, essentially, wasn't one of the ones standing at the end. And I actually dug that. Like, it knocked him down a peg, and he doesn't get knocked down often. And I can dig that. No, GT never did exist, that's what I'm saying. Like, Toriyama had nothing to do with GT. He never liked GT. And let's be honest, most of GT kinda sucked. So, I'm with you there on that, Toriyama. Oh, this is cool. This thing is really shaping up. Dude, they make these cool molded teepees. Look at that. Number 17. Juhanago. Oh, yeah. I gotta get the little feelers out here. Come on. Same things that we had on Zubat. This is cool. Not gonna lie, I'm really digging this. Nice. Yeah, 17 proved to be probably the most valuable person that they brought along. And considering what it took to convince him. And the fact that somebody with an infinite power battery crammed in their chest came along to help. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, we have infinite power. Oh, well, that's pretty handy, I guess. I'm gonna just blow up my infinite power. Okay, what else? What else? Okay, you have to shallow pile. Do I have any more of those? I don't know that I do. So these are the smaller ones. Did I get the wrong ones? I might get the wrong ones somewhere. That's supposed to be the wrong size. I bet these are supposed to be the big ones. This actually sounds like something from Dragon Ball. That's funny. Let's set this somewhere. Right here. But yeah, 17 was a great character. I like that we got more depth to his character of being a ranger. You know, he's been doing something with his life other than just, you know, being a deadly android. An android that's not an android. Okay, so this one goes here. This is weird. So like that. Okay. Okay, so this goes over here. Somehow. No, this goes over here. Like that? It was like I'm second. I'm like, how? Okay, whatever. Doesn't make sense off the top of my head, but hey, it is what it is. Continuing on. Now I gotta build the reverse. Which is not. Ah. Yeah, Frieza and Goku's teamwork was unexpected, but they'd sort of been alluding to that for a long time. They're like, well, they're gonna have to work together. They're two of the most powerful individuals in Universe 7, so they're gonna have to be the ones to really do it. The fact that they worked so well together was really funny, but I mean, it's like whenever it was Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren, and they were trying to use their different style of fighting at the same time to not have a directly coordinated attack, but trying to throw Jiren off by having two different fighting styles coming at him randomly. Same thing with Goku and Frieza, but Jiren, now knowing the power of friendship and love, would not be able to fight back. I actually like that part. Like, they're like his friends, quote unquote friends, and the Pride Troopers are all cheering him on. And he's like, I don't know what to do with this, but it'll give me more power. Okay. He's like, look, you can get stronger, and you can go back and fight Goku again. So if for some reason Jiren does ever come back to fight Goku, is Goku going to have the strength to fight him again? Because if he doesn't have the Ultra Instinct powers that were really only brought on by the extreme stress of the tournament, what's going to happen in the future if Jiren ever comes to fight him? I mean, you've also got world-ending, galaxy-ending level power between these guys. The two separate pieces I'm looking for. Oh, there they are. Guys, I don't know about you, but like these, like upturned bits like here, like these kind of pieces, have always been some of my favorites. Like, I used to do all kinds of custom Lego things back in the day, and usually having some kind of dished or ship style kind of front end was always pretty easy to pull off. If you guys are Disney fans from the 90s, if you ever watched Tailspin, I actually had a version of the Sea Duck that I built. You know, it was all custom stuff. Like, it wasn't like, never an actual Lego kit, but I had to recreate it every now and then. Like, I'd have to borrow the parts for something else, and I'm like, no, I don't want to break up my Sea Duck. Okay, Well, that is not very secure at all. I guess theoretically, Gyarados never really does close its mouth, so it makes sense that it can't close its mouth now. Rah. I'm wondering if that's supposed to be. No, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay. Fins. I need fins. Okay. So white fin goes here. I gotta rotate a little bit, and I had it facing the wrong way, apparently. Because I can't actually read or write. Dang it. Oh, that's weird. Is this supposed to be that? Or is it behind it? I think it's behind it. This thing is so weird looking, guys. Look. Look at that. I've done all of this just for the head so far. Okay, time to build up the nose and head, I guess. Rest of the head. Okay, so I need the dark blue piping. Angled pieces. Joining piece. And like so. Nice thingy. Your name here was Anime321. Ah, gotcha. I have discovered who you were. Okay, long end goes in this way. Well, I figured the Anime321 who was on the Discord was that name. I knew it sounded familiar. I'm gonna change my name on YouTube too to something else. I'm gonna go be incognito and pretend to be somebody else in other videos so I can talk smack about people. Just kidding. Okay. What the hell, boss? Oh. I'm dumb. I didn't even see there was another part here. It's like, that doesn't work. Speaking of anime things, still debating on if I'm going to try to go to Anime Matsuri here in Houston or not. I could probably go on the Friday, but I can never make it on the weekends. I tend to work on Saturdays. And while we'll have a Texas Gundam Club panel, the original contest that used to be held at Matsuri has been boycotted, technically speaking, from Matsuri. So that won't be happening. Wow, look at this Gyarados head. This is hefty. I can't. I have to move it into the screen where I can see it. But I still like Matsuri. I thought it was a lot of fun last year or the year before. No, it was last year when I went and I met up with Dustin Word. Hung out with him all day. That was a lot of fun. Got to see a lot of cool stuff. Met some cool people. And like this year, I could promote the channel a little bit more. Can actually wear my own shirt and advertise my channel as I walk around. That'd be fun. Excuse me. Okay. But Comicpalooza seems to be where a lot more things are going to be happening this year, though that one is a little harder for me to get to. It's like I'm still a noob when it comes to conventions, and unfortunately, when I went to Matsuri last year, I really didn't have much money at the time, so I really did not leave with like half of what I wanted to. But if you go back and watch my Matsuri haul video, I did get some cool little stuff. Do something again. Okay. Brick. Okay, so this is going to be like the next main body. This is going to be a weird Pokemon because it has no arms. What are you doing? Building a snake. One of these. One of these. That is a kind of unique piece. Okay, I'm kind of digging this music. Okay, so it's that. I gotta build the opposite. So. Okay, how does that touch? Facing this way. Okay. It's a spaceship. Look at that. That was plenty. Okay. One of these. That was a much easier step. Okay. Flip it over. Okay. This. Oh, and happy birthday shout out to my good buddy Max Duo. Although he's probably not going to be able to pop up into the stream today. He is however many years old. Good old Facebook letting me know whose birthdays it is. But if you guys are long-time listeners, you've seen him come up occasionally. And also, he was on one of the main cast members on Dan Plastic Man's MS Report. Okay. Building this thing out some more. That's what I do. Should I have everybody tell me when their birthday is so I can do birthday shoutouts during the live streams? Happy birthday, guys! Happy birthday! Right. And for anybody who's going to ask, no, I have not seen Pacific Rim Uprising as of yet, but I really want to. I've heard different things, but of course I want to form an opinion of myself. And yes, I know that the unicorn is in the movie. And it's quite amusing that in a lot of the Facebook groups, people are like, stop posting about it. It's not technically Gundam related. Stop it. I don't actually believe in shiny Pokemon. I think that's just a random mutation. That and the fact that I tried for a very, very long time between X and Y and Ruby to create shiny Pokemon, and it never happened, and I'm very angry about that. I bred, and I bred. Tried to do everything I could to get shinies and never could. Already significantly more involved than the previous ones I've done. Okay, now it's time to build a puzzle here. Got a needle and a haystack going here. Okay, so I need 4 of these guys. I need 1 of each of these, right? Yep. I need 2 of these. And then I need... There it is. I just could not find this piece. Oh, that's funny. These were literally already ready to go. Make sure I got to place them the right way. Like so. No. The heck? Are these? Okay, so like this, but then I need... Oh. Oh my god, I'm so dumb sometimes. Alright. Seriously, like, occasionally spatial reasoning is wasted on me. You guys, you got 2 Magikarp. Nice. I did a Magikarp last week during live stream because it took all 5 minutes. But I knew that since I had the Magikarp done, which I'm actually gonna, I should go get him. It's right there. Hold on. I must retrieve my Magikarp without knocking anything over in the process. There we go. So we have the Magikarp in the background. I can't tell where is he on the screen. Good enough. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. That'll help. Oh, sorry. I can't see the chat now. There we go. Okie dokie. Grab this. Grab one of my previously assembled thingies. I don't think it matters which way is up, honestly. Okay. Next. Turn it over. Get 2 of these guys. One of these guys. These guys. And this guy. Okay. Easy enough. Ow! Man, that's pointy. Yeah, I would actually, you know, I said a long time ago whenever I did the giveaway that I was going to keep the, that doesn't work. That's totally leaning. The heck? Oh, I bet I built this upside down. Okay, hold on. But with the custom local type, I've been keeping most of the construction of that a secret. Only a few other people outside of Reese know about it. But now, like, kind of want to be like doing the builds on a live stream or something like that. But I'd have to have permission from the winner to do that. Just to be fair, I'm not just gonna be like, dude, look. That has been a little bit of fun. I started a little bit of fun keeping it a secret for now. But I worked for hours on that thing the other day. And didn't even really get anything done on the body. It was all the weapons. Which was quite a lot of fun, actually. And it is literally shaping up nicely. Gonna need a lot of finessing, a lot of either putty or some kind of work to clean up gaps and such. But it's gonna be really hard to part with that thing when I'm done. But it's just gonna spur me on to do another one. Even better than the first. Okay. Another section done. Yay. I have to put it where I can see it because I've got like you guys can't see the mess I've got going on over here. Okay. What does it want me to do now? Just like, next. Okay. Do it all over again. Okay then. So 4 of these. 1 of each of these. 2 of these. Okay. Like that. Like that. Oh, that one's actually different. Haha. Those who let life's steady rhythm decide their destination, and those who dare to unfollow the beaten track. If the latter sounds like you, why not test drive a car that's equally as bold? The first ever BMW X2 with its unique design. I've seen the X2. I don't really like it. Stunning M Sport X package. Oh, thank you. Visit bmwusa.com/X2 today. Okay. So they don't really tell you, make sure to do the high side up. Because look, what happened was on the previous one, you see how this has a gap here? I had it on the other side. 3 of does? What? Those aren't words, Christian. Try again. Nope, try again. That wasn't English. What are you working on right now, Chris? Got it. I'm dumb. I was reading the same instructions again. My bad. Don't do that for this one. Much simpler than that. Oh, you're working on the blitz. Okay. No, that's not the right parts. They're the right parts. Oh, right there. Okay. Blitz. Is that the MG Blitz? Okay, next chunk. It's literally like, build another chunk. Build another chunk. I was like, you guys can't even see the stuff I'm got gone. Okay, so this is pretty much same construction I've been doing. Nope, I take it back again. Jeez. Okay. It's like every other one now, they're changing up. So none of them are exactly the same. I'm appreciating that they're different. What's up, Anthony? What's up? I'm just sitting here building this thing. Trying to keep some kind of chat going. Apparently I'm very boring when I'm building things and nobody wants to watch me build. Gyarados. We were talking Dragon Ball Super, building a Gyarados. That is what is happening today. So weird. Build that Gyarados. What are you working on, Anthony? Okay, that was by far the easiest one so far. Next. Oh, this one's different. Okay. Can't just make assumptions on how these parts are going to work. And hey, I got background music for a live stream for once. They yelled at me. It was like, you should have music. So I said, okay, let me see if I can get some music playing. The Series 2 and Snorlax and Blastoise. Yes, I've seen those. Have not gotten those yet. Seen them, just haven't bought them yet. It comes back to the not having much money. Those aren't super high on my list. Although Venusaur, when it comes out, is high on my list, because Venusaur was my favorite final evolution of the starters. That's right. I was one of those weirdos who went with Bulbasaur as my original starter. If technically you're Zoid until you give it away, Eric. I know you're getting really itchy. Should have bought another one to to play with first. That would have been fine. You could just, if you need to buy two, so you can get the itch out. Did you finish your Sazabi, or is it still Sans legs? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I might need to get with Dion and be like, hey, you're still doing this, right? Because, like, well, we talked about a lot of things the other day when I was at Hobbytown. That did not come up. There was a lot of other stuff that needed to be dealt with. Not to mention I was getting my Fantastic Drift figure. I just realized that my ears have been essentially uncovered all this time. I was wondering when they were hurting. Okay, so this part is built like this. Yeah, guys, you should be excited to see these painted Sazabi that Mr. Saralace got here. Jason Collier. I am currently building the Mega Constructs Gyarados. And I was not looking when I did that, I just threw that on there. So yeah, just hanging out, talking Dragon Ball Super and other nerdy stuff as it comes up, and working on one of my Christmas presents. That's essentially what today comes down to. Trying to have a nice, peaceful, relaxing day, and it's just not happening! No, just kidding. Because tomorrow is going to be a very stressful day at the hospital, so I'm trying to have a relaxing day today. Like I said, I'll probably take my computer with me so I can get some work done while we're just sitting in a waiting room. Now, mind you, it's not supposed to be a very long surgery, but we're going to be there. The surgery is not until like 7:45, and we got to be there at 5:30 for registration and all the things. Getting her prepped for the surgery and all that jazz, which I need to make sure she doesn't, or she follows all the things she's supposed to do tonight. Okay, cool. Building your RG Banshee. Look at you. I don't have one of those. Correction, I have one of those. It's just not mine. Which, you know, I kind of had to remind the wife when she came home the other day when she saw a pile of gunpowder. I'm like, that's not mine. That's for the giveaway. Or for the contest. It's not mine, baby, I swear. Okay, so... Good afternoon, Mr. Zeta Gunpla, sir. I am Pokemoning today, for the time being. I'm having quite a lot of fun while doing it. Ah, get to do the final tail section here. Wait. Hold on. It said do that 5 times, but I've already built this part, so why is it telling me to do it again? Oh, so I'm ignoring that part, apparently. Either I missed one. What's going on, Mr. Zeta Gunpla person? I feel like I just combined 2 things. Did I just combine 2 things? No, I did that one. Then I did that one. Okay. Sniper Custom is on its way for the contest. Excellent. I was wondering when you were going to do your video on that. So guys, if you are following me but you are not a sub to Mr. Zeta Gunpla, go over there. He does funny videos every now and then. If you want to see somebody open a box with a chainsaw, that's definitely worth going over there and watching. And of course, he is my number 2 when it comes to the Lupus for Lupus contest. Honestly, he's been doing a lot more legwork than me. it's like he's the one who's gotten other YouTubers involved. I was like, I don't have that many connections within the community, and since he's been around quite some time, he's definitely been putting in the hours to find other people to help support the contest. Which, guys, once again, if you don't know about the contest, go look it up. And if you want to buy merch, it's actually in the card at the top of the screen. Go over there, buy some merch. It all goes towards the charity. And there's a lot of really cool stuff. And in fact, Mr. Ryan Liu is working on another design for me right now. One that I came up with late in the process. So he's working on that in his spare time. So if you want some really cool t-shirts and other things that have, well, Barbatos Lupus on it. Including a really awesome hoodie that I designed with the help of Steve Middendorf. Who's not here today for some reason. Must be spending time with the kiddos. Go over there and check that out. I really dig the hoodie design that he and I kind of tag teamed. It's his artwork, but like he helped me come up with a new hoodie design. Now, it is expensive. However, it's really awesome. So when something is awesome, it's kind of worth having to pay for it. Coolness. I look forward to that, sir. Yeah, actually, the other prize that... It should have been here by now, but I haven't been able to pop up to the office and check. I remembered it too late in the day yesterday, and the office was already closed. So how's your build off with Dan going? Been working at Robot Spirit specific reviews this week. Interesting. I assume you didn't mean to say at. Yeah, the Robot Spirits ones are okay. Oh, your Supernova Ultron that we had to talk you into. That'll be fun. Which, by the way, have you been following Mitchell's... Chris, have you been following Mitchell's Dendrobium? Which, guys, if you didn't see the Dendrobium unboxing from a few months ago, Misranked Gunpla, or Mitchell as he's known, has finally begun his Dendrobium, and it is looking crazy. So whenever he's done with it, he's definitely going to bring it on. Or technically, I'm probably going to have to go to him. That's not going to be one that he's going to haul around very much. Yeah, do your content update while in the cab of your loader. Which, guys, I think it wasn't last week, it was week before, while we were discussing a lot of the business for the contest. We had like a 2-hour conversation while he's just driving around in his front loader. It's quite amusing. But hey, what you gotta do, you gotta do it. That's fine. Well, I figured Dan was running behind on his anyways due to the things that happened. So, it is what it is. I'm interested to see what you guys do. I wouldn't mind doing a build-off one of these days with another YouTuber, but I've got to find the time. The rifles? Gunmetal-ish, depending on... Are you talking about your, for your Sazabi? I would do half gunmetal, half body color. Like the main armor-ish looking part on the rifle, do that body color. And then do the rifle, the rest of it, with gunmetal and maybe some silver. Like a tiny bit of silver. Just be bouncing around with you. That would be funny. Okay, you can stop for like 5 seconds to actually do it. Or you could really freak people out and fake open the box of prizes with a chainsaw. Like, hey, the prizes are here, let's get them open. Then again, that would definitely be something that you would do. So, I say do it. You know what's really strange is the music is here coming out of my phone, but because I have the headset on, I like start anticipating the music to be hearing there, but that's not where the music's coming from. It's coming from inside my head. Okay, so I need to do tail fins. Dum, 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 dum. I'm having fun. Okay. Yeah, I was debating on if I should take a kit with me tomorrow, but that would be probably difficult to work on in a hospital. So I'll just take my computer.
Hey, it's Alex from the motorcycle support team at RumbleOn. So
hey, Alex.
You're never gonna believe this, but I was recently contacted by the Prince of Nigeria, like the Prince, and he offered me a deal of a lifetime. If I buy 1,000 motorcycles in the next 30 days, he promises that he'll make me rich beyond my wildest dreams. So if you have a motorcycle you're looking to sell, go to rumbleon.com, enter your bike's
and guys, I sort of brought it up before, but I came up with a brilliant idea for a new charity contest next year. Now, I'm not going to go into details or anything right now, but I'm actually like way too excited about doing it. Like, it is such a dumb and fun idea that I feel like I can't not do it. But there'll be a lot more time to prep for it. I'll announce it a lot earlier than I did with Lupus for Lupus. But honestly, it's one that I would totally take part in because I think it will be hilarious. It's like it's just fun. I don't want to give anything away. I just feel that it's going to be a very fun contest / charity. You wish you had a motorcycle to sell. There you go. Maybe I'll use the grapple for another unboxing. Oh, that'd be fun, yeah. New trippy looking rifles are not easy to paint. Should have just done it with beam weapons. Yeah, but Sadsby needs a rifle. He at least had his big rifle. But hey, it's still your contest build, brother. Just do what you're gonna do. I can't tell you how to do it, except I can tell you exactly how to do it. And I really wish you'd gone with the original color scheme that we talked about. However, that similar idea has now come up for doing something else on my end. A mobile suit I wish to build. Okay, time to put the train together. Oh, now I have to remember exactly which one was which while trying to assemble this. Okay. Crap. Alright, which one is which here? Okay, so 36 is this one. Okay, two of these should be nearly identical. Okay, so this one goes down near the end. Ah, crap. Okay. Oh, dude, MoMA's awesome. I'm gonna be slowly releasing all those videos. I like the little mammoth. Oh, wait a minute. This looks... I'm dumb. Okay, so there was one that I was supposed to do one of these as a double, and I clearly didn't. That's why I've got parts left over. I was wondering what was going on. I'm like, why do I have excess parts here? So one of these was not finished correctly here. Ow. Okay, give me a second here, fellas. And or ladies. Oh, that'd be fun. Okay, so now that's gotta go like that. This needs to go like this. Crap. Page just folded down. Okay, so that's gotta go like that. What am I missing? No clue what I'm listening to, but I'm digging it. Beasts of the Mesozoic raptor figures? Oh! I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I think you showed me those. The ones where they're like... It's almost like the Jurassic Park figures from back in the day. No, I have seen those. Those are pretty neat. I have no interest in them, but they're very neat. Okay. I think that's all that needs to be right there. Yeah. See, I knew I missed one of those. One of those told me to do it twice, obviously, and I missed it. Or one of those is supposed to be totally different. Oh, yep, ×2. Totally missed it. There it is. Okay. Kickstarter thing 2 years ago, totally articulated. Yeah, no, I've seen it. I just didn't know what it was related to. So, sorry, Eric, I was catching up to you there. But the the fact you're building your own custom Gunpla for your birthday. Cool. This is weird. Like, I don't know if you guys can actually see. Alright, so that's the train so far. That's hefty. Like, nice. Alright, so I've still got all these parts to work with, and a lot of these are going to be for the base. No, stay up there. Alright, so the tail goes down here. The torso goes right there. Look, it's an onyx. But this is literally what they would do for a crystal onyx. Look at that. Actually, why haven't they done an onyx yet? It's literally exactly the same as this. Okay. Okay, so that's just attached to the head. Look at this thing. Ow! Look at this huge mammoth jamma, as it were. Beasts of the Mesozoic era. Do you like dinosaurs? I like dinosaurs. Yeah. Pretty heavy. It's dense. I mean, you'd think there's nothing hollow. Okay, so now on to building the base, which I like. I like the fact that they, on these bigger ones, they give you a base, so to speak. Base. Okay, so these two thingies are identical, sure. And I want them to integrate to each other in such a way as to be cool. Which is this way. Got it. Okay. Did it bite you? Yes. It bit me in the butt. Okay. Clear piece. Where's an L shape? Oh, it's an L shape. Okay. Alright, what else? Yeah. But then again, with Lego, you're not really getting things like this. Now, I do have a friend who has like all of the Marvel movie Lego sets. And, like, she just finished up getting all of the rest of the Infinity War sets. I'm like, so you like spoilers, is what you're telling me? Because the Lego sets always spoil the movies. Does look fierce. Fierce. Okie dokie. Gotta make weaves. Good at the weaves. I think this uses clear pieces like significantly more than I think Lego ever did. Which, you know, after talking with a friend of mine yesterday, I need to really fire up my old Xbox 360 and find... first I gotta figure out which one it's on, but I've got to find my giant Minecraft build that I was working on for, like, the better part of a year. Because I think it'd be amazing to show off to you guys. Months upon months of work. Because I was really into Minecraft, but I only did it on the 360. I didn't have a good PC for that. Plus, also trying to figure out how to make giant constructs within the limits of a Xbox version was pretty intimidating. Okay, I'm missing one. No. I'm supposed to have two of these, I'm only seeing one here. Yeah, that's not good. Ow. Yeah, I just threw on Spotify because enough people were saying they wanted me to have some background music, so I downloaded the Spotify. I just threw on whatever was on in the free section, as it were. Yeah, I don't know where this other clear piece is. It's just not here. So I have to have two. Never mind. Okay. What goes down here in the corner? Neil's Convoy. What is going on? For anybody else who's just recently joined in on the stream, how's your day going? How has your last week been and since we've talked? Do you guys have any opinions that you would like to express on any videos that I put out this week? So that's fine. I like having a conversation about that. And I'm surprised nobody was like, hey, where's the point video? There was no The Point video this week because there was nothing to make the point of. Although I considered doing one for the Megazord, I just couldn't creatively get one together. Because like I said before, like I can't do it for every video because I have to have the inspiration. If nothing inspires me, then I don't do it. Apparently I'm digging the background music as well. Because I'm bobbing my head along with it. Okay. Okay, water parts. Getting close to the end here, guys. Okay. Long day at Knott's yesterday. Gonna do Pokemon Soul Silver and Nuzlocke. Nice. At Knott's? You mean Knott's Berry Farm? Yeah, you've been busy this week or some kind of lie there. I don't know. Well, I've got unboxings this week because I haven't been building that much, so I've got to get back on that. But like I said before, I've got so many non-Gundam things done that I can focus on a lot of Gundam stuff. So this week will either be 52 toys, more Beast boxes, or it'll be some Marvel Legends, or it'll be some Star Wars Black Series. Which would you guys like to see? Because I've got most... Actually, nope, I take it back. I have not done the Black Series stuff yet. So it would be either Beast Box or Black Series. Because the Black Series videos are done. Why are the waves so close to the ground? That's weird. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Miniplo Megazord, which, by the way, there was an update to that video that'll be in a vlog after I put it together today. Because I gotta give you guys something to watch every now and then. Can't just tell you everything on a live stream. Minor update to the Megazord video. Dang it. Okay. Trying to get these stupid little pebbles in there is so hard, and that's basically all they are, just pebbles. I'm gonna put this on here myself. My shelf. You got a purty mouth. Alright, where's that one go again? Over here. Well, I would have had to move that anyways. I couldn't have put that down before that. They want to pretend you can, but apparently you can't. Okay, what else? Time to build the other water jet. That's now going the other way. Let's go this way with it.
There are two types of people in this world.
Really?
Those who let life's steady rhythm decide their destination, and those who dare to unfollow the beaten track.
Oh, wow.
If the latter sounds like you,
Wish I had at least an accessory. Oh. Oh, you got the Iron Spider? Yeah, that thing doesn't come with anything.
And stunning M Sport X package. Visit bmwusa.com/x2.
I'm actually not bothering with any of the Infinity War wave. I mean, I'm not a huge Legends fan anyways. I just wanted to get some of them. Now, will I change my mind once I see the movie? Probably. I kind of like the Thanos Build-A-Figure, but don't need it. The Millennium Falcon? Whenever I get around to building it. It's not even built yet. What are you talking about? When is that review coming? Never. Okay, so how do I attach the Gyarados? That Falcon is going to take me a very long time. So realistically, that's not ever going to be in a hurry. Oh, clearly I wasn't paying attention. I missed tiny bits of that instruction there somewhere. Wow, I missed that a ways back. That goes...
Everything changes.
There? Something ain't right here. This is not in the right spot. Should be a gap here, should be 2 here, and then another gap there, which means this is in the wrong spot. Okay, that's what was going on there. Occasional Spidey figure. Oh, you actually saw the Walmart Thanos? Well, look at you. If that even hit down here, it didn't exist for very long. Or somebody snagged all of them. Never saw it. Probably never will. I will say that a lot of my stores, such as Walmart and the like, are terrible at putting out new figures lately. Okay, so I'm almost done here. I think it's finally getting ready for posing time here. So this part right here is the center section, the Warlock X-Men wave. Okay, so I gotta put this. How is that? Okay. Come on. Wow. Friggin' wow. Okay then. Yeah, you should have bought that Thanos there, buddy. Look at this thing. This is impressive. And you know, there's your sense of scale, because this is funny, just because of the let's see here. Ah! Okay, so that part of the tail doesn't move. So I'll just do it that way. Look at this thing. This is downright impressive. Alright, I gotta find somewhere to put the Magikarp. Hold on. I need Oh, there's no open holes. Oh, nothing there either. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably borrow some parts from somewhere else to actually get the Magikarp in here. This is really neat. Not gonna lie, it's huge. Oh, thank you. The Shoky Review shirt on sale. Go check out the merch store. Actually, it's super comfortable. I've worn it a lot this week. Not gonna lie, I really dig it. I was hoping Lee Gallup would be here to talk about the shirt he got too. See if it's good. And guys, if you buy any of the Shoky merch, make sure you go ahead and get a picture of yourself and at me on whatever platform and let me see you in your shirts. I think it'd be cool. Actually, let's put the Magikarp in the mouth of the Gyarados. I'm a jerk. He's eating his former self. The Mega Form. What's up, guys? Oh. Sorry, ears. I do got parts left over, so maybe there's somewhere I can put it. I like that they come with the little Pokeballs, but they're all useless, and they usually end up rolling around. So I usually set those aside. Now what I need to do, and I can't do it on this video, I don't have room to work. I need to integrate all of the Pokemon together, because you guys, if you go back to my Charizard review where I even have Charizard joining in on the fire versus water battle, and then I've got my grass versus electric type. That's what you say. Okay, flip that down. I do wish these fins were different on this guy, but it is what it is. Maybe I can... No, that doesn't work. I don't have any spare parts laying around right now that I can think of. I'm looking at my previous one, see if there's a rock with a hollow bit that I can steal. That's what I'll have to do. Oh, my legs hurt from sitting here all this time, guys. This is fun, though. This was a fun day. It was a fun little kind of one-day build, one afternoon build. Stick that right there. I'm really digging this music. Where's Squirtle? Squirtle's over there in the big fire versus water battle going on right back there. You can see Charizard. That's where Squirtle is. Man, the camera is hot. I really got to get that thing. I'm actually really digging this music. Okay, time to put some of these extra bits to good use here. It's gonna eat you. Gyarados, use Hyper Beam. I feel like these need to be turned out. There we go. Yes, you spy Rosen Zulu. I have been too lazy to review that. But I should do it today. We're supposed to do a little bit of cleaning up and stuff around here today. Here, maybe I'll do this. I didn't consider this. Here, have... Oop. Once again, I keep forgetting those fins don't actually move. Okay, how about this? Does that work? For a Magikarp Gyarados display? Have it on the tail like that? I think that's good. Lego Volcarona. Oh, I'd love that. Well, when I get to the review, you'll know. And technically, I didn't do anything. I did not build the Rosen Zulu. On top of Gyarados' head, Megaphone. Sorry, I didn't actually see everything here. Oh, Lego Volcarona would be awesome. I mean, I can let you briefly look at the Rosen Zulu, even though I showed it off early in the video. Looks better at that point of view. Of course, the camera doesn't know where to focus. There we go. Now, the thing that sucks is it's not the good version. I want the episode 7 version, but that's the one that everybody gets, so it's almost never on the shelf. Yep, but it was time for me to feature some more of Miss Shoky stuff. Plus, that was a Patreon pick. So. Which, basically, everything coming up. So, the Demon King Barbatos was a Patreon pick. The unboxings that are coming up are Patreon picks. And the Rosen Zulu is Patreon picks. So, I have, like, 3 weeks worth of reviews just for my Patreon guys this week. Or this month. So, it is what it is. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Here we go. Kick the tail up a little. Sorry, I'm still playing with this. Kick the tail up a little and have the little carp going on there. Though, Gyarados looks cross-eyed. That's... Oh, that's so mean. Good old cross-eyed Gyarados there. Now, I have all these extra parts that don't go to anything, so I have to find somewhere for them to be and do. But guys, I think that's going to be pretty much the end of the stream. I've got a lot of stuff to do today, and while this was a lot of fun, I got a lot more work to do. It is very brown. Under certain lights, it definitely comes out more purplish, but it's significantly browner than any Rosen Zulu should. So, kill the music there. I need to have like a nice way to fade that out. I'll figure out how to get the music more into the actual stream later on, but it's all good, guys. So, if you are new to Shoky Reviews and this is the first time you've ever seen anything, make sure you give a thumbs up on this video and hit that subscribe button. I tend to do live streams every Sunday, just whenever I feel like doing it, just because it's fun to hang out with you guys. And there goes my emails. Also, guys, stick around this week for either Not So Master Grade Monday or Not Quite Master Grade Monday tomorrow, if I actually get that video done. If I don't, just please understand, I'm going to be at the hospital all day tomorrow. Everything else this week, we've got unboxings for Patreon picks coming up, along with either Beast Box or Star Wars The Black Series stuff, possibly a mix, just to, so we're not seeing everything all the same type. I actually remembered that I have like 4 Jack specific videos sitting around. I'll give it a hyper beam. I just said that. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna get my dad to help get some and paint some of the gym crap. Okay, cool. Alright, guys. But I will catch you guys on the next review. Have a great week. And keep us in your prayers for tomorrow as Miss Shoky goes in for surgery to have her gallbladder removed. We are, of course, a little bit nervous about that. But I hope you guys do well. Remember, as always, to keep on building. Actually, keep on nerding, then keep on building. Actually, if I could turn the shirt around, it says keep on nerding on the back. Go buy some Shoky merch. Also, Lupus for Lupus content as usual. If you haven't seen anything about that, go check out the video. It'll be linked somewhere. I don't know, probably at the end when I get that done. And of course, if you want to buy any of the merch just to help support, if you don't want to actually be part of the contest, which a few people, including Backsteps, are taking place in the contest. But otherwise, check out the Gyarados. And I'll see you guys later.